Hello, white people. The coin shortage is so bad, banks will now pay you extra for change. This is an article from fastcompany.com dated 7/20/2020. As if we needed any more challenges in 2020, earlier this month a national coin shortage hit America. That's right, America doesn't have enough physical change to go around, and yep, you can blame that on the plandemic too. In short, coins aren't circulating through the economy as readily as they once were since people are going out and spending less and opting for digital or contactless payments wherever they can. This coin shortage hurts people who still need to or want to pay in cash. That's because some businesses are now requiring exact change or for customers to pay via debit or credit card because they have no other options. This in turn hurts small businesses who may lose customers who want to pay in cash but don't have exact change. The coin shortage has gotten so bad that last week Kroger, the country's largest grocery store chain, announced it would stop giving exact change. And as the coin shortage continues to swell across the country, now banks are stepping in to get their hands on more of the currency by offering to pay people to bring in their spare change. As CNN reports, the Community State Bank in Wisconsin has launched a coin buyback program. The program will pay people a 5% premium for their change. In other words, if you bring in $100 in coins, the bank will pay you $105 in cash. That 5% bonus is higher than the interest rates most savings accounts offer. The coin buyback program is open to anyone who has spare change, not just customers of Community State Bank, and everyone can receive a maximum coin bonus of $500 provided they bring enough of the clickety-clank currency in their pockets with them. All coins brought in via the program will be used to supply local businesses that are being affected by the shortage. As Katie Stolp, Assistant VP and Retail Operations Director of Community State Bank noted, "We are certainly encountering crazy times. Our goal from this program is to provide local business owners with the funds and tools they need to run their business. Many other financial institutions charge up to 10% of the value for coin counting. We're not only waiving that charge, but paying community members to bring us their coin." Oh boy, if it's not one thing, it's another. Perpetual panic. That seems like the era that we live in. You need to panic about this, you need to panic about that. And now we have a national coin shortage to worry about. Or do we? What is the purpose of this coin shortage anyway? I mean, there's always a reason behind everything. Is there an actual coin shortage? Is this forcing us into a cashless society? Before we get ahead of ourselves and speculate without any sort of facts, reason, and evidence to back us up, let's first look at the businesses that were forced to shut down. The government deemed about 100,000 businesses to be non-essential, and these included indoor-outdoor sports, hair salons, grooming salons, thrifting stores, clothing stores, knick-knack stores. You get the drift, right? And how much of the market share did they make up? I have no idea. I couldn't find a statistic on that. If somebody knows, please let me know in the comment section. How many people spend with cash no matter what? About 25% of the population. Do people who spend exclusively with cash, do they even frequent these kind of businesses? Couldn't find a statistic on that. So now we're going to have to use some anecdotal evidence and do some guessing. Like a guesstimate, right? Make an estimate based on your anecdotal experience, and hope you come out not looking too stupid. All right, so I read on the internet that the average person who spends in cash, they get back change, and that change goes into their pocket and then eventually into a coin jar and then eventually to the bank, turning it in for cash. If all these people that spend in cash, if they have a habit of going through that process and they never stopped going through that process, all right, so how is that going to even affect the number of coins that can go back into circulation? It's, not everybody is hoarding their coins at the same time, and not everybody is turning in their coins at the same time. It still seems kind of fishy to me. And I also looked up mints to see if coins were still being minted by the government, and they are. They're down a little bit. They print or mint, I guess you could say. I don't know how many, like up to 7 billion coins a year, and it's down probably 1 to 2%, something like that. Not really a significant amount. So I don't even think that's a factor. So the normal amount of coins that have been minted are introduced into circulation. The normal amount of people who spend with cash are still spending with cash. So I'm going to speculate here that the government is moving towards a cashless society, and they are decommissioning coins. They're taking coins out of circulation on purpose. That's why it's harder to get coins. I mean, if the mint's still producing coins, then that doesn't make any sense either, right? So why is there a coin shortage? It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. So I can't come to any conclusions. The government lies all the time. They get caught in lies all the time, so we know that we can't trust them. The media lies all the time. They get caught in lies all the time. We know that we can't trust them. So again, there's no reason, there's no rationale behind this alleged coin shortage. I think that it's made up because I can't find anything to back up why there's even a coin shortage. Unless I'm missing something, please let me know in the comment section if I'm missing something. It does kind of lean towards cashless society because I can't find anything, but I can't say that, with confidence either. I don't know, now I'm just starting to repeat myself. Ridiculous, isn't it? So I just had a thought. Something, every time there is a digital transaction, somebody makes money. So for example, every time you spend on PayPal gets 30 cents plus 2.3% or something like that. When you spend with your credit card, the retailer pays, I think 3%, 2 point something percent. There's always a percentage. Somebody's making money off of electronic transactions. So is this a push towards those people making those transactions? Is it a push towards the government wanting to be able to tax every single transaction? This one seems like the most logical explanation. Not necessarily that we're going to go to a cashless society, more that the government wants to tax every single transaction. This is something that's already been talked about. In the last year or so, the last year, maybe 2 years, something like that, you used to be able to buy stuff online and you never got taxed. And now if you buy something online you get taxed. And at first it was that if you only bought something from somebody online in your state, then you'd have to pay that state tax. But if you bought it from a different state, you didn't have to pay any sort of sales tax, because sales tax is a state tax, not a federal tax, right? So there's just so many questions. There's more questions than answers to this dilemma. All right, white people, I'm going to stop. Thank you so much for listening. I look forward to your comments below.